Welcome back to the Schticking Show. I'm Evan.
I'm Sam.
Still?
Still.
Fantastic.
Yeah. The government hasn't come after me yet.
And here's what's happening in quarantine time.
God, you're terrible.
I am terrible.
We're going to do a new segment today.
Oh?
It's called Today in History.
Oh!
Yeah.
How inventive.
Yeah, in 1884,
Yeah.
today, in history, the first long-distance call occurred, from a telephone from Boston to New York.
Do you think the Boston guy called was like, "Go Sox," and then hung up?
No, I think he had to listen to New Yorker. Here's my New York. I'm going to try the New York accent.
Okay.
Shut up! I need to look at some...
You just sound Sicilian.
I like big boobs. Get out of my way, I'm walking here.
I'm walking here.
Go Yankees. My dick is tiny. Whoa, hey.
My city smells like garbage.
It does. It smells like sewage.
Do you think that the Boston guy had already hung up? Because he just had two words to say.
Go Sox.
Go Sox, and hung up.
Gagra.
Jinx soda.
Jinx soda. That's two. I'll grab that. In 1912, the first cherry blossom trees, a gift from Japan, Jesus, this is poorly written, are planted in Washington, D.C.
What foreshadowing?
Yeah. No, it actually happened after Pearl Harbor.
1912 happened after Pearl Harbor?
Yes, correct.
Oh.
Yeah, because it wasn't Pearl Harbor, it was Clam City.
It was Clam Bay.
Clam Bay.
Yeah, I forgot when FDR rolled up in his wheelchair made out of sticks and bark.
Bamboo.
Yeah, and was
Bamboo.
like, "This day will live in infamy," and somebody wrote it down and delivered the letter to the California, which wasn't a thing yet.
Yeah. What?
It wasn't.
You don't
California didn't exist until
I understand.
I think 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In 1958, Jesus, that is a crazy accusation.
Yeah.
In 1958, the United States announces a plan to explore space near the moon. Near it.
There's one celestial body. You can't miss it.
There is definitely a gas station there.
In between?
And Rajesh is working.
Still working.
And then the astronauts need to go, buy their gas station sushi and their Cool Ranch Doritos and then just take a massive shit.
I need some extra hot Takis.
Can I have some Takis and just lick them off my fingies?
Right before I go on another day-long travel to the moon.
You know how long it takes
How does that meeting go?
I don't know.
Guys, I think, the one thing besides the sun that we can see? Let's go near that.
Yeah.
That sounds like they try to do it so the Russians wouldn't hear it. But
it's like when Dad says pee in the toilet, not near it. You know?
Well, that's the opposite.
No. I pee near the toilet.
In and around, not included.
Yeah.
Today in COVID-19 news, total cases are up to 68,440 here in the U.S., which is bad. That's a big number. But it is good because we're only 560 away from 69,000. Nice. Total deaths are up to 994. That's a pretty.
That's not good.
That's a roller coaster of emotions there. Because on one hand it's like, oh, almost 1,000 people are dead.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like the sex number. So yin and yang.
You need to be in a hospital.
I probably do. Big sports updates.
Huge. ESPN.
Yeah.
I looked this up.
ESPN,
Actually,
which is the empire of
strikes pack
of
nutrients.
Stop. the empire of small pigs network.
Right. ESPN has analysts make opening day power rankings for baseball.
Did opening day happen?
No. If opening day were to have happened.
So that's just like a wet fever dream of sports analysts. Like when they wake up, they're like, Bryce Harper,
Yeah. No, they were like, Cody Bellinger. I'm just saying, it's so useless. It could have been in our, one of our last segments.
Yeah.
But it's just that analyst got to be like, oh god. It's like if I was 6'4".
Yeah.
I'd be 6'4".
Probably.
That's it. I don't know. I'd probably be the same.
It's nothing else. Yeah.
Probably have a longer reach.
Yeah, a bigger wingspan. Yeah, that's about it.
I'd like to be a bird.
Well, if you're extending just your legs.
Yeah.
Well, if you're extending everything. If you're extending just your legs to get to 6'4", now you're just a tiny man. You're like a T-Rex. But but your legs bend the normal way.
Yeah.
So that's weird.
Yeah.
But also, what a useless stat.
Yeah.
We think that maybe somebody could have hit a home run. cool. That I also think that when I stare at Little League from my treehouse.
Yeah.
I don't have a treehouse.
No.
We've been lobbying our father for several years. He still won't build us a treehouse. Yeah. Here's our one positive story in the news.
There's only one. I looked at ABC News.
Yeah.
And it was like murder, death, murder again.
Two murders.
I'm like, wow, it couldn't get worse.
Yeah. And then Jim Gardner was like, and remember, I have a mustache.
Yeah, they don't know who that is, though.
Well, our one positive story is Fanatics, which is a sports apparel manufacturer, has ceased all production of jerseys in order to make hospital gowns and masks for our medical personnel, which I think is pretty cool.
That's great.
It's going to be made out of the same material as the game jerseys of the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Yankees. Personally, I can never think of putting something Yankee related on my face.
It is the great bond of this century. This is like the compromise, bonding Philadelphia and New York.
Yeah.
Thank you, Michael Rubin.
Yeah, Michael Rubin, the chairman.
You are the president we've needed.
Yeah. Wait, and he's the chairman, right?
Yeah, he's the chairman.
Not to be confused with coffee table.
Yeah, no.
It's a very different job.
Yeah.
It's a very different job.
Yeah.
We now move on to our movie review.
Yeah. Yes. This movie I have not seen personally.
I
have wanted to see it. I've seen a porno of it.
No!
Dora, the Lost City of Gold.
People are always losing
everything.
A lot of important stuff.
Like Atlantis. Where did it go?
Well, they pulled the drain plug.
Yeah.
And a big kind of vortex came, sucked like a bunch of plants and one person who made the R2-D2 sound.
Wow!
Wow!
Yeah, actually, that was pretty good.
And then it went down, and then it sunk. But like it's a city made of gold.
Yeah.
And they just lost it.
Yeah.
It's not like your keys.
No, it's not like
you just misplace it. You put it on the coffee table.
It's not like your grandfather. You don't just lose them.
Yeah, those ashes are gone. But yeah, well, you've been talking about this for like 3 days now.
Yeah.
Would you like to introduce it or?
Oh yes, I would love to. Dora and Diego.
Yeah.
Definitely had a sexual tension.
No.
Yes.
They were cousins.
It didn't matter.
It's not Alabama.
Evan, if you think about it,
everyone
thought it.
No.
Everyone thought it.
No.
Dora and Diego had some sort of thought something was gonna happen.
No, I don't think that's right at all. You've been talking about this. He talked about it last night while he was brushing his teeth. Last night at dinner as well. This morning at breakfast, and like 15 minutes before we went on.
I think you're forgetting the time where I just wake up.
Well, you wake up every morning.
Dora and Diego are the cousins that have sexual tension.
Yeah, and then he goes right back to sleep. It's not even a night terror.
No.
It's like an early morning terror.
It's a morning pleasure.
Yeah, no, it's not. You always wake up so sticky. I think it's from the sweat of just contemplating this moral... It's a moral... Stop touching my feet. With your feet. Feet are just worst hands. That's the thing. Yeah. Hot take of the day. Feet are just worst hands.
Yeah.
Anyway. Music review, Snuck Your Way Right Into My Heart by Love Handle from Phineas and Ferb. If you've seen the show and you know the song, please leave a comment talking about how much you like it or don't like it. I'm sure they're not listening at all because the show went off the air 4 years ago.
And if you haven't listened to it, look it up and then comment when you listen to it and it's changed your life.
Yeah, probably.
Can you sing the song though?
No.
I'll sing it then if you
Please
don't.
Don't.
You snuck your way right into my heart. I went a little flat.
That's okay.
Yeah.
In obscurities.
In China, in 2013, scientists were able to grow a human tooth from scratch.
Oh.
I'm guessing they didn't have the box.
Probably not. There was no kid. Yeah.
No. Using stem cells taken from urine.
Yeah.
Now, I've been peeing on doctors for years now.
A lot of time.
And they keep telling me, go back inside.
Right.
But
you don't have an appointment.
Yeah, but I mean, now they're taking the credit that I could have, I could have been solving tooth stealers.
Although, fast forward to now, when, they were able to grow coronavirus from a bat suit.
Oh, is that right?
Unlike
Prove us wrong. Unlike Aguilar. No, but yeah, no, I think that's actually a great thing because of all the teeth that are needed.
Yeah, there's a big
There's
a big demand for tooth transplants.
Big tooth.
Big tooth.
The big tooth industry.
Yeah, the 5 big companies. Yeah. You got Big Tooth, who's getting the teeth shortages. You got Big Poop, who is causing the toilet paper shortages. You got Big Oil. You got Big Pharma. and you got big grocery.
Yeah, big. Just the one though.
Just the one.
Yeah. Do you have any new books that you want to talk about?
No, I'm still illiterate.
I do. You know what it's called? I don't actually have a book.
Okay.
I can't read either.
Useless things.
Yeah. I saw this. I actually saw this on somebody.
Did you actually?
I actually did. Shoe umbrellas. The white person face is the only thing I can do.
Yeah. Why? Shoes are made to be outside.
Yeah, exactly. And they have it like on the front third of their shoe.
Oh, thank God! It keeps the toe.
Yeah, but my question is, one, shoes are made for the outdoors.
Yeah,
right?
they're made for the ground.
Unless you're like a suburban family where they walk inside.
Yeah. If you're like upper middle class, suburban white America, and you wear like a mean pair of like LLB moccasins on the outside of your house, you don't need to. You just put them out. Just going through the garage, you take them off.
Yeah, exactly.
If you don't have a garage, leave them right outside the door.
If you're already wearing or using an umbrella because it's raining, why do you then need
extra?
And that there comes in.
Unless you have like socks that disintegrate in a drop of water.
I know, because they're very common.
They are very common.
We're gonna then go to this sort of same type of thing.
Yeah.
Washing or scrubbing the underside of your shoe.
Yeah. Again,
makes no sense to me.
If
now this guy could be me.
If you're upper middle class white suburban America, go for it.
Because you wear your shoes inside.
Use a toothbrush, scrub a dub the treads.
Get the Oral-B electric toothpaste.
Toothbrush.
No, the toothpaste.
The toothpaste is electric. Yeah. You have to charge your toothpaste. Yeah. That's a new thing.
But I didn't. Does Oral-B make electric toothbrushes?
They do. I have one.
I was just making a joke.
No, I literally have one.
What?
It's fantastic.
The greatest invention of my lifetime, Oral-B, bonding with electricity, with big electricity.
Big electricity. Yeah. We're just adding more things for American people to be upset about.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Don't wash the underside of your shoes because that's dumb.
Yeah.
You're just wasting a lot of time and energy.
And another useless thing is when you put the car seat, the heater. What is it called?
The seat warmer.
The seat warmer. There you go. On high.
Yeah.
You're schwitzing from your back, which means sweating.
Yeah.
And your ass is just warm and sweaty and moist.
Yep.
And then when you turn it off, because am I hot or am I just sweating on my back?
Yeah.
And now I'm cold again.
Right.
Makes no sense to me.
Well, the best thing is when it's like 97 degrees outside. You have a black leather
interior
car. Turn those seats on and just watch your passenger just slide out of their chair.
Yeah, the right way.
And not in the fun way.
Yeah, the fun way. Yeah.
So anyway, don't cough on old people. You keep getting, harassed.
my coughing parade, they had to stop me.
Yeah. You just went on your coughing tour of all the old folks home, and they were not thrilled.
I couldn't tell because they kept just yelling.
Yeah, probably because their teeth kept falling out.
Yeah, and that's where big tooth comes in.
Yeah. But yeah, make sure that you're washing your hands, taking care of yourselves, and drinking lots of water and fluids and whatnot. I have been Evan for the last 13 minutes.
As ESPN says, I would have been going to be Sam.
And as always, what's your social?
That's 1-8.